Hello guys, so welcome to KO tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have almost done with the modeling of this particular interior over here. So let's get started with the texturing part. So before that, we'll just do this few things which are just left out. So I'll just mirror it, copy it over here. I'll just keep it in this way. We can do some small minute changes over here. Let's just make a copy of it, again mirror it in y-axis, slightly rotate it, drag it over here, so I'll just duplicate it once over here. So let's just take a copy of it, and let's just take one more duplicate of it. Alright, so we are all done with the modeling part. This is just, we'll duplicate it later. So our main focus is over here now, is like we are going to start up with the texturing part for this. So let's go into rendering, let's go into render setup, and let's activate Vray over here. So first let's activate the Vray part. After that, I'll just set it to HD for now. Activate this force two-sided, and let's go over here, press M, go into material editor. Let's on the material editor over here. So let's just on the material editor, and let's go into this, and let's first give a Vray material. We'll start with the flooring part. So I'll just go over here, double click on it. Let's name it as floor. Go into the diffuse, go into the bitmap, and I have downloaded few textures over here. Let's go into this, and let's apply the floor laminate texture over here, and I'll just again go into this, and I'll just increase the tiling over here as required. So if you feel that the texture is a bit low, we can just later increase it. Let's go into the flooring section. Let's give a bit of reflection to it. Now I'll again go over here, and I'll add a Vray normal map. So let's go into the Vray, and we have an option over here called Vray bump to normal. So I'll just activate Vray bump to normal, and I'll connect this with the bump map. Let's go into the Vray bump map, bump to normal, and into this bump map, let's add a bump over here. That's what I have, laminate bump. I can just slightly add a bump over here for the details. So once you are done with this, let's again go over here, select this part, select the polygons, and for now I'll again go into this, and let's take a Vray material, and let's assign a white color, and if you want, you can just slightly add a bit of noise over here. So I can just add some bump over here. So let's go down Alright, so let's just take a noise over here and let's connect it with a bump map. So I'll just go into this noise and I'll just make it as 0.01. That's very less noise, and let's assign that over here. So if you go over here and try to change the color, yeah, it's changing, so it's applied. I'm just checking it whether it's applied or not. So you can just apply it in this way. Select this over here again and let's assign, go into the material. So I'll just rename this as wall over here. Again, take a Vray material, go into the diffuse, go into the bitmap, and I have a wall brick texture. So you can just assign, oops, I guess it's not correctly functioning. So what I'll do is, for instance, I'll just open MS Paint. I'll just take this texture over here. Let's see it opens or not. This happens sometimes. Okay. So I'll go into this and I'll select this and just crop it. Save as this brick texture. So file, save as, just name it as JPG. Alright. So I'll go over here and I'll just take this brick JPG over here. So go into the material and let's just reduce this. I'll just reduce the number of tiles. It's not necessary that you go with the same number of tiles. I can go with the lesser also if needed. And let's go into the modifier list and let's give a UVW map, set it as a box, go into that, slightly increase it. Alright. So you can just convert to editable poly as you have over here, and again go into this material editor, and with the brick wall we'll try to assign that. Let's see it assigns or not. Bump to normal, connect it with the bump map. Let's again go into this, take a bitmap, and okay, it's assigned over here. So we can assign the bump map also over here as needed. So select this. Now select this couch. I'll just select this like this. Go into the material, again take a Vray material, go into the diffuse bitmap, and we have this couch texture. Assign it. Okay. So one by one I can just go into this and let's give a UVW map, set it as a box, and increase its height if needed. The same way we need to assign again a UVW map, set it as a box, and increase its height. Yeah, looks better now. So the same way, assign a UVW map and increase its height. Okay. So this is how we are going to use this. So it's a very high texture, high quality texture, high resolution. So I'll just slightly reduce it and slightly increase its height. So this is going to be applied for all. So again, go into this, again take a UVW map, set it as a box. Alright, perfect. So let's keep on assigning this, again a UVW map, set it as a box and increase its height. Alright, so and isolate this. So the same way has to be applied for all. Again UVW map, set it as a box. Alright, so let's just save our file over here. Now select this cloth, again go into the material editor, let's name it as cloth_1. I'll assign this one cloth. Take again a Vray material, go into the diffuse, go into the bitmap, and let's assign a brown lining texture for the cloth, and let's give again a UVW map, and you can just assign this. Alright, so just save your file. Alright, so guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the coming tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.